Okay, hey guys, welcome to Roses and Rosé UK. Wait, no, that's not right. That's so much better now. So yeah, welcome to Roses and Rosé UK. I am really excited for this series, and I'm excited just to bring you guys my take on The Bachelor UK. Firstly, before I go further ahead with this at all, I just want to give credit to Roses and Rosé, which is on Entertainment Tonight, I want to say is the name of the channel. And so that is hosted by the lovely Lauren Zima, and I watched that religiously. So I took inspiration from that, hence the title and what this series is just basically going to be about. So I hope you guys do enjoy it and enjoy my reviews on The Bachelor UK. But really and truly, firstly, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure your post notifications are turned on so you can see every time I upload a new Roses and Rosé UK video, and just all my other content that I do create on this little channel. Just so you guys know, I am Bachelor Nation through and through. Like, I started watching in 2012, so I've been watching for like 7 years now. Like I said, been Bachelor Nation for 7 years. Everything I know about dating, I learned from The Bachelor. I have a boyfriend now because of The Bachelor. You could say that. You could say that. So yeah, I'm a big fan of The Bachelor. And when I found out they were bringing a Bachelor to the UK, first of all, I was like, interesting. Very interesting. My hopes weren't that high because it's a lot to compete with the US version. But I was like, do you know what? I want to do a recap from a UK perspective, because whenever I'm watching The Bachelor, like I said, all the spin-offs and everything, and I listen to many podcasts. I listen to Off the Vine podcast with Caitlin Bristow. I listen to Almost Famous podcast with Ashley Iconetti and Ben Higgins. I know these people's names. Obviously, I listen to, is it Bachelor Party? Like I said, proper Bachelor fan. But one thing I felt like I didn't get to hear opinions from people like me, and that is someone of colour, and that is also someone from the UK. And I just thought, now that it's coming to the UK, this is my chance to, I don't know, bring a new perspective into Bachelor Nation, shall I say. Not to say that I don't agree with a lot of their thoughts and opinions sometimes, because a lot of the times I do, especially people like Lauren Zima and Caitlin. I tend to agree with them quite a bit. I really like them. Shout out to Lauren Zima if you do end up watching this. Hey! So yeah, that's just a quick little intro into what this is going to be about. Now for the fun stuff, we're going to get into the first episode of The Bachelor. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, how is everyone else feeling about this whole change of format, in that we're first seeing the girls meet each other not in their gowns? I like things, I don't know, I can go to a restaurant and order the same thing for 10 years and I would be fine. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So that format, I've just grown so accustomed to it. They come out of the limo, maybe you'll see their VT of them talking about themselves, but we're first seeing them in their dresses, and that's when they're meeting the Bachelor. They go in the house, and that's when they meet each other all first. In this, they meet each other in was it a hotel, on a terrace or something, in their summer clothes or whatever, I don't know, and they've got a challenge coming up. It wasn't The Bachelor, I know, but I guess it's like the UK versions. It's a different take. But yeah, I wasn't 100% keen on that, but that's just because I'm just so used to the other format. I was like, you know what? Let's be open. And you know what? I'm going to now open my palette and have some rosé, because this is Roses and Rosé UK. Oh, by the way, do you like the roses in the back? This was the best I can do in terms of studio. This is like, we are the younger, lower budget sister. Okay. And this is good rosé though. That we didn't hold back on the budget of the rosé. That's where all the budget went, on the rosé. Priorities. So yeah, they had to vote off 2 people they felt weren't there for the right reasons. I love that they brought that, because every Bachelor, they're always talking about who's here for the right reasons, who's not here for the right reasons. Comment below if you do watch The Bachelor US and you've been watching the UK one. I'm just curious who was tuning in to this Bachelor. And where are you from? Like, was it only UK people watching it? Did people from the US watch it? Let me know. So yeah, so they had to vote off 2 people who went there for the right reasons. Straight away, I'm like, I really hope they don't do a tactical vote. There's certain people that I want to stay. I hope they don't go just from seeing them real quick. But it's like, they could vote off his wife. Like, the woman that he's meant to marry, they could vote him off. So he doesn't have all the power in finding his wife. I mean, when do they really have all the power? Because I'm sure there's certain people, producers, that help in that. Anyway. Okay, so then we meet Georgie. Georgie is a circus performer. I quite like her. She stands out to me. She seems a bit quirky. So basically, in order for these girls to plead their case to not get voted off, they have to stand up and give a speech to the other girls who are all hoping to date the same guy, why they think they should stay. So the sob stories are coming out. We got the tears, we got the waterworks. And I just quite like that she just went up there and just, I don't know, she didn't do too much, but yeah, I don't know. I liked her. Georgie, here's to you. I like you. And I like you. So yeah, like I said, there's waterworks coming. There's a lot of sob stories. And I felt really bad. I felt like a bad human, the fact that I wasn't crying along with them. But it's so early on, like the first 2 minutes, and we're getting waterworks. I can't commit to this story so soon on. Like, give me time. Give me at least 10 minutes, and then maybe I'll cry along with these women. But in the first 2 minutes, I can't cry along with them. And I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really feel like The Bachelor yet. So yes, then we meet Natasha. I'm like, she could be a front runner. And I'm just like, please don't vote her off. Spoiler alert, of course, they vote her off. They vote out the competition. They could have potentially voted out his wife. That could have been the girl for him. And they were like, that's competition, she needs to go. That's why I'm just like, I don't know how I felt about that. Comment below how you felt about the women being able to vote off 2 women that they felt went there for the right reasons. But then, as much as I, was Team Natasha, rooting for her and all of that, she says she feels betrayed by these girls. Now, bearing in mind, they just met like 5-10 minutes ago. Betrayed, Natasha? Really? Betrayed? Betrayed. You feel betrayed by them. These women you don't know? Yeah. But I'm gutted that Natasha's gone. I had high hopes for her. She was my winner. So, I mean, if they're just throwing away the rule book of the usual Bachelor, I hope they do like bring in contestants back, and I hope they bring Natasha back. So the UK's Chris Harrison is Mark Wright. Do you know what? I'm not complaining. How can you not love Mark Wright? And first of all, Mark Wright is loving Alex. That is his name. I really hope his name is Alex. Otherwise, I've messed that up. He's giving him all the compliments.
The most beautiful. Look at that smile.
Yeah, I can't hide it.
Okay, so one of my favourite contestants, Georgie, she steps out of her car. It's not even a limo. Normally they all come out of a limo. But anyway, they were cute cars. So she steps out with no shoes. I'm like, okay, it's time. We're going. All right, this is what we're doing. And then she's like doing her fire breathing. She does the splits. I'm like, all right, maybe that's why she didn't need her shoes, to do the splits. I'm here for her entrance. We love a gimmick. The Bachelor loves the gimmick. Salute to the gimmick. Then we have, I've forgotten her name. She comes with a pie. I mean, a pie, all right, whatever. But I do like that she came with something. That's like Bachelor culture, People come out with their little gimmicks and they bring stuff, and I appreciate that. I want to see what I'm used to seeing on The Bachelor. So we salute you. Oh, and then we have Tonique. Now, he seems really taken by her. He's like, now that is the dress. And she walks out, and he's just, at one point, it looks like he wants to follow her into the door when she's like going into the house. Like, he's going after her. Like, mate, you've got a job to do. Stay there. And I do have to say, as a woman of colour, as a black girl as well, to see another black girl being appreciated like that, it is great to see, because sometimes we don't get that much love on these shows. But shout out to Rachel, The Bachelorette. One of my favourite seasons. Next we have Gabriella, who is a blogger. I feel like, did we only have one blogger? That's weird, because in America, I feel like they're all bloggers, right? I actually follow her on Instagram. She did follow me. She unfollowed me. But I didn't unfollow her because she's got good content. But yeah, so I was like, she looks familiar. Yeah, I've got her on Instagram. Lily comes in with the boxing and the puns and cringy, but I still appreciate it. This is what The Bachelor is about. This is what I want. This is what the people want. We salute you.
My name's Lily.
Lily.
And I'm here to fight for you.
Right, I like it.
Because I'm a knockout.
Okay, and now enter who I want to be. I wanted to make Final 5. Not because I feel like... Or Final 4, Final 3. Final 3. Not because I feel like she's a person he should marry and propose to, but because she's just great TV and I just love her and I really enjoy her, and she's one of my favourite people, Tara. Now her entrance was like, you know, you're going out to the club and you get there and your girls are waiting in the queue. Like, she was on her way out, she gets to the club, her friends are out there.
I'm so excited! Oh my god,
yeah.
Nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too.
But I enjoyed it. She was being 100% herself. She talks at like 25,000 miles per hour. But I caught what she was saying. The rap.
See, I'm the one from Scotland. Ain't no one gonna take away my freedom.
Aside from Hannah G from The Bachelor US, in the blooper reel or like the extra footage of her hometown visit, she rapped. Aside from that, has anyone ever, but that was just like with the family, whatever, has anyone ever rapped when they first meet The Bachelor? That could be a first. Is that a first? I need to look that up because, wow. Then we meet Lois, who asks him for a kiss. Very bold. She wants to see if the sparks will fly. I don't feel like the sparks flew on that. He seemed very awkward. It was like he grimaced through the kiss. It just wasn't the magical moment she was maybe hoping for. I don't know if I've known many people to kiss at the door, like on first meeting each other. Maybe inside later during the cocktail party or whatever, but first impression, first like meeting to kiss, bold move. Don't know if it's gonna help you. Well, it doesn't. She gets sent home. But anyways, we'll talk about that in a bit. What's funny is when she's telling the girls about how she kissed, they're like, oh my god, and they're smiling, but it's like they're like, oh my god, how could she do this? Also, we meet Charlotte. Now she comes out of the car and she's got a blue ball in her hand. We don't see, you know, what she does with this blue ball, what the story is behind it, why she bought it, what he said when she gave it to him. Nothing. We know nothing about this blue ball. And I just want to know, what was the story behind the blue ball? What happens to the blue ball? Like, let us know. But Charlotte also reminds me of, do you remember, I think it was season either 12 or 13 of The Bachelor. And it was Ben Flan, I don't know what his surname is, but that Ben. And he kind of chose the villain to win, Courtney. She has a similar look, like that's who she's reminding me of. Tanique is the first to pull him aside to go and talk to him. Props to her for initiative. Now, I forgot her name, but in the red dress, Miss Leeds, she did Miss England, she's from Leeds or something. She goes to interrupt and everyone's like, oh my god, she's interrupting. This is the premise of the show. On the first night, if you want to talk to him, you need to go and get your time. The name of the game is interrupting. Granted, from what it would seem like, she had only just sat down with him. If that's the case, fair enough, chill. What I did appreciate, as much as I do feel like the name of the game is interrupting, that's what we're here to do, I do appreciate that he was like to her, I'm still talking with her, give me 2 minutes. Because normally the Bachelors shy away from that and they'll just be like, even if they were enjoying the conversation or they did still want more time, they'll go off with the other girl and they'll never say wait. So I did appreciate that. But also he did tell Tanique, you sounded the most sincere out of all the girls here. Now, I don't know how I feel about The Bachelor being with those sort of choice of words, like, I don't know, I like it when it's left a bit open. We don't 100% know who you like the most. Not to say that he does like her the most, because she doesn't get any of the special roses. Spoiler alert. But just him saying, I don't know, I like when they're more neutral. And then my favourite, Tara. She makes the statement, I am Tara Wars. I am the golden queen. Like, literally every time she's on the screen, I just fall in love with her more and more. But she does call the girls desperate for going after him and trying to speak to him. What these people need to understand is this is the name of the game. This is what you sign up for. If you want time with him, you need to go after it. If you feel like it's desperate, you're on the wrong show. This is how you're going to get your time. This is how you guys can hopefully build a connection. You need to chase after him and pursue him to an extent. And then the girl that kissed Lois, who kissed him, they sit down and talk again. I don't think she's getting the message that he wasn't feeling the fact she just kissed him off the bat like that, but she'll learn the hard way when, spoiler alert, she's eliminated. Also, girl with the pie, I need to learn these names. First night it's always hard to remember the names, but we're gonna call her girl with the pie. Does she remind anyone else of Danny from Love Island, or is that just me? Anyone else? Comment below. Oh, and then yeah, Abby gets the, I guess this was the first impression rose. They've got 2 roses. They've got a white rose that you get to plan the date. Like, they're really just switching up a lot of the formula of this. But yeah, no, Abby gets the first impression rose, which I like. I do really like Abby. She seems sweet, and again, a nice, beautiful woman to represent some black ladies as well. And yeah, I'm here for it. I enjoy it, and I'm glad that there's diversity. Also, the Scottish duo who both did a musical performance to impress him, which I enjoy so much. I'm really enjoying them. I do hope they stay for some time, because they are bringing me the entertainment that I want. And then yeah, Georgie gets the white rose. Georgie was one of my favourites, so I'm happy about that. I did not see it coming in the slightest. Like, everyone that got the roses, a bit of a surprise to me, but I appreciate it and I'm happy about it. Also, when we get to the rose ceremony, please can you take a look at Georgie's stance? The way she stood, like such a boss, like, yeah, I've got a rose, say something. That was the way she was stood. Also, can we take in that the music being used is more like a horror movie or something, as opposed to The Bachelor? Like, normally the Bachelor soundtrack is more, I don't know, I just feel more love, whereas, I don't know, it's not giving me like Bachelor soundtrack vibes. It just wasn't the usual Bachelor music that I'm used to hearing. So Lois and, I forgot her name, I'll put it at the bottom, they get sent home. Lois refuses. She doesn't want to say goodbye to Alex, but you know what, I don't blame her. But it was very awkward to watch and very funny. But yeah, so that was pretty much the first episode of The Bachelor UK. I enjoyed it and I'm excited for what's to come. There's proper fights coming up from the trailers. So yeah, all in all, I feel like it could be a good season. Again, I do hope they bring back the girls that got sent home, and maybe they say you can bring one of them in if you send one of the girls that are here out or something. I don't know, just ideas. Not that they can take them now because it's already been filmed. Comment below who's your favourite. Comment below who you think is gonna win. I'm excited for the rest of these Roses and Rosé UK. This was the first episode, so I was just like, you know, catching my bearings and everything. We're only gonna get better, and it's gonna get a lot better than this, and I'm excited. I hope you guys did enjoy my review. I'm excited to really immerse myself into Bachelor Nation in this way, and hopefully meet more of you that are Bachelor Nation, be that in the UK or the US. But as always, as I always say on all my videos, if you did enjoy this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff I'm meant to ask you to do. Please do. And I'm just rambling now, and I don't really know how to end this, so I'm just gonna go. Also, I feel like I just need to point out the music